There's gonna be an Eastern European chick naked in your house. And you're not gonna do anything about that?
What am I gonna do, huh? Broadcast her over the internet?
And now.
That's fun.
Talk and rock.
The Big Dumb Fun Show.
Broadcasting online, across the airwaves, and around the world, it's the Big Dumb Fun Show. My name is Aaron.
I am Venkman.
And I'm Rina.
Big year that we've had in 2012. Just a quick glance. If you just take a snapshot of the year, was this a great year for you? You feel pretty good about it, or could it have been better?
Well, of course, every year can be better. But no, I think it was a great year because I got engaged and I got to join the radio show and I have a better job. The Big Dumb Fun Show.
Okay.
Have you heard of it?
I thought you were talking about
Never heard of it.
No?
Yeah, never. Gnirk, good year, bad year?
You know, I think it was a good year. I had a little medical problem at the beginning of the year with my eye having a detached retina.
Yeah, that was
and I'm
not good.
about 50% on that.
Yep.
So, you know, I could be blind in one eye and talking like a pirate all the time.
That's true. That's true.
Instead, it's only half the time.
I had a pretty positive year. I would like to think. I was able to kind of secure my side gig, meaning that this monetarily has probably been one of my better years, which is always great. However, I did read an interesting study saying that Rina, and you're in my age group, this is actually the most depressed age group.
Depressed,
right?
Oh, I believe it.
30 to 40 or so about where your life is headed, what you've made of your life,
or
and where your life.
If you've made anything of your life.
You guys aren't 30 to 40 or so.
Almost there, though.
I am 30 to almost 40, so.
Almost 60. But no, but actually, the good news is that
you haven't turned the dirty 30, have you?
I have turned the dirty 30.
Okay, well,
I'm about to turn the dirty 30 in a year and a half.
She's just about to turn just the dirty.
And I'm the 30.
Yeah. But a lot of people say that once you hit like the 70s, which you're on that route.
You mean the 1970s? I hit the 1970s.
That your quality
like any
of life,
6-year-old could.
Your quality of life. And your enjoyment, your fulfillment of life is great. Probably just because you're happy you're here, So once you hit 70, you're like, oh man, this is great. So, but right now I am in like we're in a depressing stage. We're in the depression zone. We're in the D zone, right?
I so
you know
agree.
why? You know
Why?
why? Because this is what you got to look forward to.
Exactly.
Right there.
You realize that.
No, I think it's
you
just
have a lot of high
because-
hopes in your 20s, like, oh man. And even if you get upper 20s, you're like, you know what? Still going to be awesome. I'm still going to rock
but
this.
You start to realize how hard life really is and how you're still young and you're not old. You're young enough to still be immature and everything, but you're not old enough for people to take you seriously at work.
Yeah.
And so
I remember thinking I
think that's my phase right now.
Out of high school. Like I'm going to go to college and just right out the gate I'm going to start making $30,000, bada bing, just no
bing,
problem.
Bada boom.
And then it just you learn so much in college as like for me, going to college for computers, you might as well just go when you come out, you're 4 years behind. Everything else has been like the technology has advanced so much that you're like, man, I really wasted so much time in college.
Yeah,
so,
try being me, learning
I would
to use
rather not.
The punch card.
So you were programming with the old school punchies.
But it's also the time where a lot of people start getting married, they start having kids.
That could depress you as well, I guess.
I'm not saying that's depressing, but you're just not
From the outside, it looks depressing.
No, you're just not spending money for yourself. Now you're like, I got to worry about these bills, and now I got to worry about feeding him, and now a kid's coming.
Yeah, trending-wise, more and more kids are staying home with their parents. And my sister's a testament to that. She's 27, I think.
And she's not working?
But no, she's working, but she's also living with parents because she realizes like the economic sense that it makes to not pay rent. And more and more people across the nation are staying at home with their parents. That's another kind of a trend that's going around.
I was considering staying home with Venkman's parents.
Yeah, how did they well, the room is opened up now. Sister just moved out last week, or yesterday, actually.
Tyler and I did the complete opposite. We decided to get engaged, and then
but you lived with your parents till like last month.
No, just September. Yeah, September I lived with my parents.
So you realized the monetary value of...
Heck yeah, and if my mom kept saying you should wait a little bit longer before you move out. Don't get me wrong, Tyler and I love living together, but that extra expense, it's like...
Yeah.
Gosh,
That's
a
a lot of drink and shot money that just you don't get to use anymore.
Exactly, and you have to cut out on
Think of all the
fancy
sweatsuits.
eating.
No more
and
expensive shoes
shopping.
and clothes.
Yeah.
Well, my parents call me cheap already, so I just have to deal with it.
Yeah. Well. But yeah, it's kind of an interesting study. Last year, about this time, we made predictions of what we thought the 2012 was going to bring. And there was a couple of interesting ones. We'll just go over Aaron and my. Other people gave their predictions, but I didn't write them down. Aaron said that there would be a European bank default. At the time, was having their huge debacle where it was insane. It still is kind of not the best, but he said that there would be another country, be it what?
Italy or Spain.
Yeah, and then they would totally
and I don't think they've
crap.
defaulted, but it's been a hard economic year for both those countries.
It's been tough times, but
Europe
I don't think
in general. Now they're talking about England jumping out of the euro.
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean jumping out of the euro? No
saying
longer
that we
claiming.
want
We're going to go back to the pound because it's worth
pound.
more than the euro.
By the way, would anybody like to go back to the pound right now? Let's do this.
Blow
Blow it up. Here
Leave
we
you
go.
hanging. I'm leaving him hanging.
Oh, what a jerk.
Just like the EU. Leave him hanging.
Gnirk also predicted Occupy Wall Street would gain popularity, and all over, people would be rising up against the man. The 99% would just like we would be talking Occupy Wall Street week after week, and I think he's upset that we don't. But week after week after week, Occupy. We would just occupy bingo halls, just protest everything, absolute anarchy. He was predicting.
I wasn't predicting anarchy, but I really felt that they had
something going.
And then it got cold.
Now, conversely, I predicted that would absolutely not happen, and it would totally fizzle out, which I agree that if you go to somebody and said, hey, are you going to occupy Wall Street? They would probably be like, what? Oh, that was last year. Like, what? No, that was just a trend. That was just something fun to do. I like to camp. So that didn't happen. We both correctly predicted that Obama would be the president, and Gnirk also predicted correctly, I believe, that the Trump or default, but it would be
Stay the same.
Stay the same. I agree. But you put that on your 2012 prediction as well. And you also predicted the Big Dumb Fun Show would not stay where it's at, and that we would soar to heights unspeakable that we've never attained before. And so that,
Well, we got Rina.
That's right.
Well, I'm the bomb.
I predicted the end of the world will not happen.
Actually, what I thought was we were going to move to Jeff's house, and that might be my 2013 prediction.
Please, let's not.
Hey, that's
I can already tell you, not going to happen. I predicted a brand new flu epidemic. That really didn't happen. And that Aaron would be fitted for a bionic eye, and that Kansas City would have the storm of the century. All incorrect predictions.